Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Pete Alonso. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boog, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a really nice year, and that's on both sides of the ball, not just offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching staff, they always have great things to say about him, and they say the team really looks to him to be one of the on-field leaders day in and day out.
Just about set to go. Our starting pitcher in this one, Justin Verlander. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Ready to go? So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
The pitch. And that one ripped to left. Canna makes the play, and there's one down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Rhys Hoskins.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, you know, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
Kyle Schwarber, batting with one down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Chris, Justin Verlander has had a lot of notoriety since he was first drafted. Second overall pick by the Tigers in 2004 out of Old Dominion, and a guy who has won 3 Cy Youngs and as well an MVP. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. One down, base is empty. And there's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
And now here is Harper. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Certainly you'd say Bryce Harper's signature moment, Game 5 of the National League Championship Series in 2022. That opposite field home run that put the Phillies ahead and would send them to the World Series off the Padres' Robert Suarez. And a pitch. And strike two.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Schwarber off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
Righty to the plate.
1-2.
Next offering is outside. There's a swing and a drive. And it is gone. He sends it out of here. His 18th home run of the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos, 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And there's the strike.
1-1.
And a pitch. Out towards right center field. Marte moves under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at the ballpark. Starting on the mound in this one, Taijuan Walker. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters. And a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Here's a Mets lineup now. And, Chris, this offense is facing a defense that is well known for kicking the ball around a bit. How aware are you offensively of a bad defensive team?
Well, you're not like completely aware because you're really focusing on your approach. But I think when you know about a team and how they can be sloppy and as it plays out in a ball game, you're more intent on saying with 2 strikes, I got to make sure that I put the ball in play. Because even if I don't get a knock, there's a chance they commit an error and it leads to us scoring more runs.
Bounce to the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Next offering upstairs. Singy, Taijuan Walker originally drafted in the first round by the Mariners back in 2010, and a guy who's put together a very solid career. He was an all-star with the Mets in 2021. Schwarber pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso, 9th in the National League at RBIs.
That's the
Good
ball.
eye right there.
1 ball. No strike.
Canna, the runner at first with 2 gone. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. Pitch misses, and now 3-1. Francisco Lindor up next for the Mets.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Kicks and fires. Tapped in front of the plate. Now the throw to first on the run. Play made. That ends the inning. Mets strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. And welcome back. JT Realmuto steps in. Verlander back to work. And that one fouled off. Verlander, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. The pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
That misses, and that's ball 1.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. Home run number 5 on the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
And now it's Alec Bohm. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and, take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. Next one in the dirt.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
Time called now before the payoff pitch. And a pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. That's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
This is Bryson Stott. Foul ball there. The 0-1. That one pulled foul.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
So the batting order turns over. And here is Trey Turner. 0 for 1 so far. That one's in there, 0-1. You know, people may not remember about Trey Turner. He was actually drafted in the first round out of NC State by the Padres. Made his debut in 2015 with the Nationals. Won it all with Washington in 2019. He's been an all-star multiple times. And, of course, he's won a batting title. Next pitch inside. And a count 1-2.
And Turner's been part of some big trades. It originally started with the Padres as he was a player to be named later that ended up with the Washington.
Makes the catch for the out. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He walked and came around to score his first time up. There's a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Marte brings it in, and that is that. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. There's a strike. Walker, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. The pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. The wind of the pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Harper ranging after it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 up, 1 down. Stepping in, Brett Beatty.
The third baseman.
In there, and it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And
1
ball
ball.
1.
1 strike.
That's in there. That's strike 2. Kicks and deals. That one inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
And he grounds one back up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to him. First offering, and it just misses. And a foul ball. And he deals. Fought off foul. And the pitch. And downstairs.
2-2.
Baden leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. In there for strike 1. Now 1-1.
That's the ball.
In the dirt. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. New inning getting started. And now the right fielder, Bryce Harper. Here comes a pitch. Bryce Harper would be one of the guys considered a face of baseball. He was also a face on the cover of MLB The Show back in 2019. The 0-2. On the ground at first. He takes it on his own, Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Chop to third. Beatty to first. 2 up, 2 down.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Castellanos stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. There's a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And Castellanos is out. And that'll do it. Down quickly. Bottom of the inning. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Pitches in there. That's strike 1. Alvarez goes 5 feet 11 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was born in Venezuela. The 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And a foul ball left side. The 0-1. Good eye right there. And 1-2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Righty delivers. On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1. On to Hoskins. Double play.
Pretty lengthy at bat right there, and usually the hitter wins that battle after seeing so many pitches, but instead the exact opposite, or maybe even worse than that, grounds into a double play. Tough at bat to swallow.
Marte stands in now and watches strike 1. That hits the dirt, and the count even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Bounce to the right. Hoskins takes it to the bag. 3 up, 3 down. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, JT Realmuto. Verlander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. JT Realmuto singing has turned into arguably the top catcher in all of baseball. He's won multiple Gold Gloves, multiple Silver Sluggers, same story, multiple times an All-Star. This guy is fun to watch. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-2.
A tremendous athlete behind the dish, and this is a guy that probably could play any position on the infield if they needed to, as well as the outfield. He's got great speed as a catcher, can steal some bases, can drive in runs, but most importantly, he takes that pitching staff where they need to go.
On the ground. Lindor on to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's one of the best shortstops in the sport, no doubt about it, and he put his skills on display once again right there. Great stop on the backhand, but it was the transfer and throw for me that really stood out. With the speed going down the line, there's no way he gets the out any other way. That was impressive.
And now, Alec Bohm. Here's the 0-1. In the air, center field. Coming on is Pham to make the play. 2 down. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He reached out a walk his first time. And delivers outside. And that drops in for a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out. Back here at Citi Field, ready to go, bottom four. And stepping in for New York, Mark Canha. There's a strike.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Way back there. It bangs off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Flied out his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
Left-hand hitter waits. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. A flip to the pitcher covering. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Alonso takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. Canha takes his lead at third with one away. On the ground right side. Fair ball. And the runner is in to score from third. Bad mistake there. The throw into second, and he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Here's a high chopper. Stop. Lindor retired. Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that one fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Queens, all set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Bryson Stott. The wind and the pitch. Into center. Pham moving under this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
On a line, base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Schwarber now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. He's 0 for 1. First offering. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Great jump. Tomas Nido. He takes over behind the plate after the injury.
Now catcher, number 3, Tomas Nido.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Schwarber out of the play. Out number 2. Bryce Harper to the plate.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And first offering is fouled off. Chris, you think about memorable performances in the home run derby. Well, the Nationals had the All-Star game in 2018, and Bryce Harper, with his dad throwing to him, put on quite a performance and won the home run derby. Ball one there.
Yeah, probably the biggest moment in Nationals Park for Harper, and he would have loved that to have been a World Series appearance, but it was an All-Star game and a home run derby.
Base hit. Flying around third is Turner. He scores, and they're up by 3.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground, out to short. Toss to Alonso. That ends the frame. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 4-1. Back after this on the show. Back here at the ballpark. Now here is Eduardo Escobar. And here comes. Out to short, Turner. Whips it across. Escobar out on the play. Tomas Nido at the plate, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. That's down and in.
1 ball, no strike.
Ground ball to Bohm. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Tommy Pham. Off the plate, and that is ball 1. Late with the swing there.
1-2.
On the ground to third. Boom. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Mets go down quickly, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, John Curtis.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And the pitch. Castellanos in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. David Robertson getting loose out there. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Nido makes the grab, 1 down. And now it is JT Realmuto. He's already homered in this game. That's in there. Strike 1. Realmuto was an outstanding high school quarterback. Was signed to go play quarterback at Oklahoma State, but when he was scouted in high school, he was mainly a shortstop. Marlin scouts decided after seeing him catch 1 time that if they drafted him, they would convert him to catcher. In the air, out towards left center. Coming on is Pham to make the play. And Realmuto is out. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Alec Bohm will hit next. And a foul ball. Bohm in his 3rd season, a career batting average over 300, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of center field. So digging in, Brandon Marsh. First offering misses the mark. Curtis, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So no runs here in a base. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Starling Marte. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
That's inside. 2 balls and a strike. And there's a ball.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on the fastball.
And now it's filled up.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Line drive to short and caught. And now here's Jeff McNeil. And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Gregory Soto. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Number 30, Gregory Soto.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. McNeil, 30 years old now. Marte on the move. Ground ball right side. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Here's Pete Alonso. 1 for 2. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Now one missed.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Real Muto squeezes it, and that will end the inning. Lead 1, and they trail it 4-1. And welcome back. And now Bryson Stott. Curtis back to work. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. At the belt and fires.
1-1.
And a count 1-2. And another ball. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. And now 2-2. On the ground, right side. McNeil fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's Turner now. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
There's a line drive to left field. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. The throw in. And he's out. Trying for 2. 2 outs. Base is empty. Kyle Schwarber now at the plate. foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
And it's 1-1.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
Right-hander kick steals. And that one is lifted in the air. Pham should have this one. And that is that. Phillies down. Welcome back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And that's in for a strike. Soto, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Way high.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much, a low 2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Next offering way off the plate. The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The wind to kick the pitch. Swings and misses. Gassed it right by him.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Now, Brett Beatty. Popped up. Turner should have it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And that's the 3rd out. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, David Robertson. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 30.
Here's Bryce Harper.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
And a pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Action in the Mets bullpen. Brooks Raley appears to be getting loose. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And the slider just misses.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That misses the zone. 3 balls and a strike.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss. And it's 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Pitch misses, ball 1. Harper gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swings and misses, and that is strike 1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Lindor over to second, throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Well, an aggressive slide right there at second base, but that's a legal slide. I like that because you're trying to do whatever you can to break up the double play, and it looked like it had an effect on that throw just a little bit. Couldn't get enough on it to get the second out at first for that double play. Nice job by the base runner.
Castellanos, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one catches the zone, and it's 1-1. Out towards right center field. Marte moves under it. Drops into the glove, and there are 2 down. Man at first, and up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And that's in there for strike one.
No ball. One strike.
He swings and fouls one off. Bounce to the left side. Lindor. Third out. That ends the frame. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Tomas Nido. Craig Kimbrell comes on now.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
The pitch. That one misses, and that's ball one.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
The 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Tommy Pham up now for the Mets. Pham having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Marte in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
2-2.
Nido, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ground ball left side, could be two. Fires to second for one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Mets 1. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Brooks Raley. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Your attention, please.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Swings and misses. And that's strike one.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And it's caught for the out. Brandon Marsh digs in now.
The center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now back, the second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. In the air to left center. Canna pulls it in on the run. 3 up, 3 down that time. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Phillies 4 and the Mets 1. Last chance for the home team. Here's Mark Canna. Anthony Dominguez has checked into the game. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. The pitch. There's a strike. Dominguez in his 6th season, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next offering is in for a strike.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro. The list goes on and on.
The 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Goes down looking.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the guys that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Dominguez, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the controlled command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
The other way, and that gets down for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Now at the plate, Pete Alonso. High in the air, out to right. Harper makes the grab. 2 down. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, you know, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
The 0-1.
That's the ball.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
And the right-hander's 3-1. That one fouled off. McNeil off of first with 2 away. And down on strikes. That's the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, it looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Mets, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting off in the National League East, Taijuan Walker picked up win number 8 this year, leading the Fightin' Phils over the Mets 4-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. Paul Blackburn got the win, his 6th so far this year, as Oakland took care of the Braves 2-1. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Marlins grabbed 13 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Padres 4-2. Freddie Freeman launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total, leading the Dodgers to victory over Washington 11-1. He is currently among the NL leaders in runs batted in. Luis Patino got the W and now has 5 this year as the Rays defeated the Cubs 6-3. The Cardinals launched 3 home runs as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 8-3. The Rockies hit 3 long balls as they got a road win against Arizona 7-2. The Giants totaled 11 hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 7-5. The Reds smacked 15 team hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 9-3. Tyrone Taylor grabbed 3 runs driven in, helping lead the Brewers to a victory over Toronto 5-1. Aaron Savali won his 4th game thus far, leading the Guardians to the win over the Orioles 5-4. Shohei Ohtani was out of his mind with 3 home runs and 7 driven in as the Angels downed the White Sox 8-5. He is currently among the AL leaders in batting average. The Texas Rangers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 4-2. The Minnesota Twins allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 4-2. Garrett Cole was victorious for the 5th time this season as the Yankees handled the Mariners 2-1. As of today, he has the most strikeouts in the American League. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.